The youths are coming. Ambode breaks long silence. Ask you to get PVCs ready. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The immediate past governor of Lagos State, Akinwumi Ambode, after a long silence as he left office in 2019, have asked Nigerian youth to register and get their permanent voters cards, PVCs, to vote in the 2023 election, saying power is in their hands. Of course. Okay, he spoke recently and former governor of Lagos State, Governor Akinwumi Ambode, yes, he actually spoke recently, but I think he spoke on this. There's a particular stop. Is it cricket? I've forgotten the type of, sports he came and spoke about that particular day. But that was what. But now he's coming politically back. Wow. Okay. Concerning Lagos State, I don't know how they're going to rate him. I don't know how they're going to rate him. Lagos people, did he treat you people well? Were you people well treated under his government? Workers, were they paid or were they being owed? Did he do things that he was supposed to do? Lagos people, that question is actually for you. Okay, he said you should get your PVCs ready. And of course, if you're a youth and not even just a youth, you are someone who you have gotten to the age where you're 18 and you have not gotten your PVC, it's high time you do so because the elections are fast approaching. And sincerely, trust me, you want to get it before the crowd becomes much. You want to get it so that nothing will concern you with going there to sit down, to collect this thing, to do this one, to do very plenty decoration and ceremony before collecting it. So it's high time we collect it, get our PVCs ready, as well as screen our most favorite candidate as well, so that we are not going to be sure, apart from getting our PVC ready, we are going to be sure that we're actually voting for the right person for Nigeria. The news in detail, please stay with us. Ambode says this in a post shared on his official Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. He also appreciated Lagosians for endorsing his contribution to the development of the state. The youths are coming. The power is in their hands. Go and get your permanent voters card. PVC ready. Your future is now. After all that we have been through, God has been faithful. Thank you for the overwhelming endorsement of our modest contribution to the growth of Lagos. It can only get better for Lagos and indeed Nigeria, Ambode said. Since he left office in 2019, Ambode has been extremely reserved and has not been seen at political functions. Ambode served as the governor of Lagos State from 2015 to 2019 and lost his re-election to Babajide Sanwo-Olu at the All Progressive Congress APC primary. He was the first governor of Lagos State to stay in office for 4 years since the return to democracy in 1999. Before Ambode, the current Minister of Works and Housing, Babatude Fashola was Lagos State governor between 2007 and 2015, while Tinubu was governor from 1999 to 2007. Although Ambode has not announced his intention to contest any political office in 2023, he is constitutionally permitted to be in office for one more term of 4 years if the electorate so decides. Okay, they say if it's the same, they said if he decides, and as in if we decide, this is not necessarily him. The same rhetoric I've been hearing since I was a toddler again. This is the same use that successive vulturing government had worked to socially subdue and incapacitate or another. I personally have doubts on the ability of the youth to make meaningful impact. Oh my goodness, if they are given the chance and opportunity, if we have genuine people who are willing to show them how it is done, and not just show them how it is done, as in show them, okay, this is this. There's a difference between showing somebody, let's say, for instance, somebody teaches you and you understand in your own way and get to do it in your own way. That is going to make it unique. Okay? So it is going to be different when you're going to be trying to do that thing by yourself. You have understood it, and now the way you understand it is actually the way you are going to be doing it. which means they show the youth the way, and the youth use their own uniqueness, their own proactive nature, analytical nature, and all these are 21st century skill to do it, and then it's supposed to be good. That is if we get somebody who is genuine enough to teach us, Okay. I don't think what happened to Ambode can happen to any northern governor. If any godfather tried that against his boy in the north, the governor will decamp and he can defeat the godfather's candidate. When it comes to things like this, I believe in my people. It is only in Lagos it can happen. It cannot happen anywhere else. That's how Tinubu has put that state in bondage. Oh my God. Okay. People and their opinion. I laugh. Our problem is not the age and brackets. All these old politicians started as used. What did they do with opportunities? Nothing. Our mindset, philosophy, drive, orientation, nationalism, and non-sentimental policies have a whole lot to do with Nigeria moving forward. With the Nigeria we have today, bring in any youth from any region and subject him or her to these programs of a system we call constitution. He or she will do lesser than Buhari. Of course, that is why I'm so after the fact that we need to sit down and carve out or write out a constitution for ourselves. We are using a handout, just like now when you go to university and the lecturer uses maybe somebody else's textbook or maybe his own textbook and he gives you a handout. That's just what we're using. It's not a time we actually make these notes ourselves. We can come together and say, look, this is what we want and this is how we want it. Ambode did his best at a typical Nigerian. He got carried away with the position of a governor, which when he never envisaged. The civil servants do not like him because he used to be one of them. They know him to be tight-fisted and very self-centered. The politicians on ground before joining the party do not like him because he was favored above them and was acting as if he doesn't owe anyone any favors. He took over from them and small patronages they were enjoying as members of a party and gave to his friends and his front men like waste collections, so forgotten that there is what they call party primaries, structures, and grassroots party men. He enriched men of his friends, but how many are they? Okay, who are the youths? I want somebody to nominate one person, or he's counting himself as youth, but he has nothing to praise for as far as Lagos State is concerned. Lagosian deserves more than they got since 1999. He did his best and he left the rest. He never do more than B and B. Opened Ekwe is not a yardstick. Lagos deserves more. Thank God Lagosians know this now.